Peace, 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 and welcome to Love Sirya Divine Channel. If you are new here, thank you for tapping on this reading and tuning in. And if you are returning, thank you for your support again. We're going to tap into these divine messages to see what guidance, what divine guidance the Spirit wants to share with the Divine Collective on this wonderful day. Okay, we're going to go ahead and tap in to see what messages this Holy Spirit wants to share with the Divine Collective. Okay. Holy Spirit, come through. Tell us what's true. What messages do you have for the Divine Collective today? Thank you. We have life purpose coming out. Holy Spirit, come through. Tell us what's true. What other messages do you have? Thank you. We have soul healing coming out, which I did see in the shuffle. Holy Spirit, come through. Tell us what's true. What messages do you have? Thank you. We have nurturing coming out. Holy Spirit, come through. Tell us what's true. What other messages? We have divine wisdom coming out. Let's get one more. Holy Spirit, come through. Tell us what's true. One more messages. And creativity. Excuse me. So off rip, what I'm hearing is that you all are needing to nurture more of yourself at this moment in time. Not only are you needing to nurture more of yourself, okay, you are needing to ground more into what it is that you need, what it is that you desire at this moment in time, as you all are embarking on a whole new journey towards your life purpose, towards your soul's purpose, okay? You all may be feeling a bit illuminated right now, maybe feeling wired up. Is what I'm hearing. And with this life purpose, this is the throat chakra, which is interesting how my throat keeps closing over right now. But you all are in the process of expressing your life purpose, expressing it through your voice, expressing it through your activities, through the choices and behaviors and the steps that you are taking in your life right now, which is definitely healing the soul. Okay, your soul is illuminating, your soul is healing, your soul is coming more alive. The more you nurture it, the more you honor it, okay? And you all are using your creative abilities right now. You're feeling inspired to apply the divine wisdom that you've been gathering in your life. I'm hearing that you all have been in the process of continuously accumulating information, accumulating knowledge. And now you're feeling called to, like I said, express this towards your life purpose, express the knowledge that you have acquired, the information that you have about life, about healing. Okay, so some of you all may be on the path on your healing journey. Okay. But you all are definitely awakening to your divine purpose. You're awakening to your divine gifts, your divine powers, okay? And now you're feeling called or are being called to articulate the information and the wisdom that you have to be able to express it creatively, okay? To go ahead and start taking the steps towards your goals, take the steps towards honoring your soul purpose and your soul's mission at this moment in time, okay? Very self-explanatory. Some of you all may be a life path 22. Okay, February 2nd may be significant. Some of you all may be 35. Don't have to be, but March 5th may be significant. May 3rd. Some of you all may have a birthday in March, like I was saying. Life path number 3. 36, age 36 may be significant, or March 6th, June 3rd, okay? January may be significant as well, or you may have a life path 1. Don't have to be, but those are just some numbers that I'm seeing here, okay? But I am hearing that you all are definitely nurturing and illuminating that soul chakra as we have the 35 to the 36, okay? You all are coming out of this energy of where you were isolated. You were healing your soul. You were awakening to your soul's purpose. Okay, and you were going through phases, going through transitions in your life that was getting you closer and closer to your life purpose. Okay, these experiences that you experienced, these I'm hearing some traumatic experiences that you may have had, okay, whether that was in your childhood and your adulthood. These levels, okay, that you experienced and completed was all for your soul healing, okay? And now you're being called to nurture your growth, okay? Nurture those experiences, okay? As you have gone through those experiences, you have accumulated a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge. And now it's time for you to express it creatively. Okay, tap into this inspiration. Tap into the fuel that you are feeling right now, that ignition. Okay, start generating new creative ways in which you show up in the world, new creative ways in which you express yourself, new creative ways in which you honor the divine wisdom that you've acquired through every phase of your life. Okay, Holy Spirit, come through. Tell us what's true. What is this life purpose? For the Divine Collective, we have growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Yeah, you all went through a lot of phases, a lot of cycles in your life. These cycles could have been in careers, relationships, friendships, okay, relationships with your family, religious endeavors. Okay, you all could have been a part of certain communities that sound promising, okay, that acquired a lot of divine knowledge, esoteric information, okay, but you never stayed in one space or stayed with one person or just stayed in one phase of your life. You continuously grown, okay? You allowed this information to help you expand your consciousness, to help you expand your awareness as you continue to elevate, as you continue to, pretty much I'm hearing rise to the occasion. Okay, you all never allowed yourself to stay stuck in one place, in one space, okay? You always use your experiences as growth opportunities, okay? It says imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Yeah, with this nurturing card and this imagination, you all continue to nourish your mind, continue to pour into your mind. You continue to expand your mind, okay? Which allowed you to grow, which allowed you to expand, okay? Holy Spirit, come through. Tell us what's true. What is this soul healing for the Divine Collective? Holy Spirit, come through. Tell us what's true. Thank you. We have worry coming out. It says, I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Okay? With this worrying and this soul healing, I'm realizing that you all have kind of mastered the ability to take control over your emotions, to take control over your experiences, take control over your perspective. Okay? You all realize that the power is in your hand, and how you perceive things, how you look at things, really determines the outcome of what it is that you are experiencing. You all have learned how to change traumatic experiences to be learning experiences, is what I'm hearing. Holy Spirit, come through. Tell us what's true. What is this nurturing for the Divine Collective? What is this nurturing for the Divine Collective? Holy Spirit, come through. Tell us what's true. What is this nurturing for the Divine Collective? Thank you. We have forgiveness coming out. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Okay? This is definitely letting it be known that you all continue to nurture yourself. Through these experiences, you continue to nurture the inner child within you. You continue to nurture your well-being. You continue to care for the people around you, your community, as well as yourself. Okay? You didn't allow these hurtful experiences to block love, to block your caring nature. Okay? You continue to forgive. You continue to operate in the energy of love, which you understood and overstood was the most powerful energy, most powerful frequency that you can operate in. Okay, with freedom, it says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Yeah, you realize that just harboring certain resentment, bitterness, anger, okay, which are not really negative emotions, but they are low vibrational emotions that can keep you stuck. Okay, but sometimes they are necessary for you to process, for you to alchemize. Okay, and you all realize that that energy, those low vibrational negative energies fueled you to become better, to grow. okay, to do better, to choose better, to free yourself so that you can create the happiness that you want and not dwell in energy of hate, of fear, of worry, of doubt, of resentment, okay? You continue to keep yourself open no matter how many times you've been heartbroken. You continue to keep yourself open so that you can receive more blessings, more love, which is why you were able to continue to elevate and grow in your life no matter what you experienced, okay? Holy Spirit, come through. Tell us what's true. What is this divine wisdom for the divine collective? Holy Spirit, come through. Tell us what's true. Thank you. We have peace coming out. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Exactly what I was just saying. This is the divine wisdom that you all realize, the divine power that you operating in peace, keeping a cool head, maintaining control over your emotions and your responses. Okay, realizing that you are love. And as long as you are radiating love, okay, then you are able to attract more peace and more love into your life. Okay, this is a universal law, a universal principle that you all have tapped into. And now it's time for you to apply this law and this principle, okay? But you also realize that your health, it says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. You realize that you vibrating in a frequency of love and peace allows for your body to become stronger, to become more healthier, so that your soul can actually thrive, so that your soul is illuminated, okay? So that you're able to generate and manifest everything that you desire. Holy Spirit, come through. Tell us what's true. What is this creativity for the divine collective? Thank you. We have courage coming out here. It says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Okay, now it's time for you to step out of your shell. Okay, it's time for you all to step out of your shell. It's time for you all to tap into your courage to express yourself, to show yourself to the world, to be more creative in your endeavors. Okay, to tap into your creativity, whatever that means for you. Okay, if that's painting, if that's going out and acquiring a new job that's in the field that you are feeling is your soul's purpose, your soul's calling. Okay. If some of you all are into tarot, which you probably are if you're watching this video, it's time for you to step out of your comfort zone and start learning tarot. And begin to start your own channel. Okay, if you all want to teach yoga, or if you just want to start a podcast, whatever it is that you are feeling called to do to express your divine purpose, to express your divine gift, your divine power, okay? Tap into that creative energy. Find the courage to put yourself out there. Okay? We have service. I feel good when I can help others. Yeah, a lot of y'all are being called to be of service to a particular community, a healing community, because we did see that health card. Okay, you've gone through the process. You've gone through the stages. You know what it takes to get yourself from the bottom and climb your way to the top. You know what it takes. And now it's time for you to step into your power so that you can lead others, so that you can help others, so that you can heal others. Okay. Let's get some tarot. Wow, we have the Four of Wands and the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you all are definitely feeling inspired right now. It's time for you to start a new venture, one that's going to be built on solid foundation. Okay, you all have officially accomplished a new milestone. I feel like this last phase that you went through, this last trial that you've overcome was the big one with the Four of Wands, and you definitely overcame it. And now it's time for you to celebrate. Yep, with the Ten of Swords, this last one, this last trial, this last experience, traumatic experience, this last burden, betrayal. Okay, this last stab in the back is what I'm hearing, was the last one for you to overcome. And you all overcame it successfully. Yeah, you all were going this last instance where you were struggling, where you were competing with others, when you were constantly experiencing conflict. Okay, that was the last run for you all to step into your purpose, for you all to complete your healing journey, to complete the growth that you were supposed to complete so that you can step into a new cycle, step into a new reality, okay, where you are operating on universal natural laws. Okay. Holy Spirit, come through. Tell us what's true. What is this soul healing and worry with the divine collective? Thank you. We have the Two of Wands. Yeah, you all are realizing that the power is in your hands. Okay? You all are able to see the world from a bird's eye view. You're able to pull yourself out of situations emotionally and able to see the big picture so that you can make a solid plan to move forward. Okay? You all are no longer harping on things that are familiar, things that are comfortable for you, things that worry you. Okay? You're realizing that every stepping stool is just that, a stepping stool to get you to the next level. Okay, you've learned that every experience that you've gone through was just a learning experience for you to heal, for you to grow, for you to expand, so that you can make the appropriate plans in your life towards your divine purpose. Wow, with the star card at the bottom, ain't no Captain Spirit's rap. You all have definitely gone through a major healing experience, okay, where you did the work and you were completely successful. And now you understand, and overstand that the world is yours for the taking. You're no longer afraid to shine brightly, to be the star in your life, to do everything necessary for you to stand up and be seen and be heard and do what it is that you need to do to heal yourself and others. Okay? Now you realize that you have the power to make all of your wishes come true. Holy Spirit, come through. Tell us what's true. What is this nurturing and forgiveness for the Divine Collective? All right, we got the Page of Pentacles coming out. Okay, you all are ready to embark on a whole new journey. You're ready to start something new. Okay, something that's going to be solid. You all ready to start a new solid journey that's built on solid ground, that's built on solid foundation, in which you are relying on your strength, your inner strength. You are relying on the things that you've learned. Okay, taking it step by step. All right, but you all definitely did the work to reflect. Okay, the work of introspection to really understand and alchemize the energy of hate, resentment, anger, frustration. Okay, you continuously nurtured yourself. You continuously poured into yourself, continuously studied yourself. And now you're able to move forward. Yeah, with the Star card, now you're able to move forward towards the things that were promised to you, towards the things that you've always wished for and dreamed for. Okay, the healing that you underwent so that you never experience this hardship with the Ten of Swords again. Okay, you successfully did that. And now it's time for you to start a new page. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune coming out. Now it's time for you to end one cycle and begin a new one that's going to be so fortunate, so rewarding. Okay, this is the card of karmic rewards. You all are ending a karmic cycle and starting a new one, which is going to be so rewarding for you all. You're going to live a life of peace, of abundance, of fortune. Okay, because like I said, you all tapped into the universal laws, tapped into the knowledge that was needed to get you to where you are. All of these books here, you all did the self-reflection, did the introspection. You kept yourself isolated so that you can do the necessary work, and you have successfully turned the wheel in your favor, in which you're going to be so successful. Okay, you didn't stay stuck. All right, you weren't afraid of the change. You continued to elevate. You continued to take the next steps. You continued to start over again and again and again without fear. Right, with the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, now it's time for you all to experience a life that is completely fruitful, abundant. Okay, you understand and understand the hard work that it takes to maintain your security. Okay, you now have taken responsibility for your life and the things that you wanted to create, the life that you want to live, the pleasures you want to experience, the luxury that you want to experience, the pleasures. All right, Holy Spirit, come through. Tell us what's true. Thank you. We have the Hermit coming out. All right, with this creativity and courage, with the Hermit, it's time for you all to come out of your shell. It's time for you all to come out of isolation and be the sage, be the teacher. Okay, find creative ways to express the divine wisdom that you have acquired during this time, during this journey. Okay, you're still going to need to be, you're still going to be called to defend your peace, to defend your honor, because there's a lot of people that's going to try to pull you down, pull you down back to this level, okay? But you got to maintain your wisdom. Continue to follow the light. Continue to follow your truth here, okay? So that nobody else will try to bring you down, because as you step into the community, okay, to service other people, some people may try to doubt you here. They may try to doubt you. They may try to pull you down, okay? But you're going to have to persevere. It's time for you to stand up for yourself. Stand up for what you know to be true, okay? So that you can heal other people. And it's okay to do it by yourself with the Seven of Wands and the Hermit card, okay? Eventually, people will join you. Eventually, you will gather the community to help you persevere. But you have to stand tall during this moment in time, okay? We have the Shapeshifter coming out, okay? With this Shapeshifter, I'm feeling like you all have definitely changed who you are energetically, physically, mentally, emotionally, where people are not going to recognize this new you. Like I said, you all are tapping into your inspiration, your creativity, and changing how you show up in the world. And I feel like a lot of people are not going to recognize you, okay? I'm also hearing that you're going to need to shapeshift as you are navigating new spaces, okay? Kind of blend in for a little bit here. Don't really reveal exactly who you are and what you know, just so you can continue to protect yourself, okay? Protect your peace, protect the knowledge that you have, because you have acquired sacred knowledge, okay? And you want to kind of have discernment. Okay, with this Hermit card, you want to have discernment about who it is that you help, who it is that you allow into your space. Okay, but let's read it and see exactly what this Shapeshifter is talking about. Okay, it is a version of the self. Okay, life path 6 may be significant. Number 15, January 5th, May 5th may be significant. September 1st, January 9th may be significant. Doesn't have to be. But the Shapeshifter, it says the trickster, the elusive, the formless. It says when light, vibrant, adaptive, humorous. When dark, charlatan, people-pleasing, and trickery. The Shapeshifter has a love of theater, games, and trickery. Its energy appears as one thing, only to reveal a more complex story below the surface. The Shapeshifter is within all of us to some degree. It is the side of ourselves that is slippery, non-committal, and experimental, and longs to dismiss the rules. We need its energy to adapt to the ever-changing landscape of our existence. When the Shapeshifter card appears, it's important to imagine you are looking at life through a kaleidoscope rather than a single focused lens. At any moment, the scene may shift, revealing a more enchanting vision that you imagine. Be wary, though, as the allure of the kaleidoscope can leave you exhausted and yearning for solid ground. Dancing long-term with the Shapeshifter requires a central pillar of integrity that links us back to our center. Yeah, so this is just exactly what I was saying, that you all are going to have to learn how to be a chameleon, okay? As you are navigating new spaces, as you are acquiring, I'm hearing new clients, new customers, as you are helping new people, you want to remain solid in your integrity and the things that you've learned, all of the knowledge that you've acquired, okay? Because you're building a new solid foundation, a new solid ground in which you are moving forward, moving towards your soul's purpose, your life's purpose. But you're going to have to be a chameleon right now as you are navigating, okay? Make sure you have discernment. Make sure you vet people, okay? Blend in for a moment. Don't really let people know who you are. Don't really let people know right away your power, your strength with this courage here, okay? This is a very powerful group, collective that I'm tapping into, in which you're tapping into your power, your divine gifts, okay? And you don't want to let people know what those are off the bat, because then people may try to pull you down, may try to deceive you, okay? May try to fight you. And you're going to go back through that cycle in which you're trying to pull yourself up from people who are backstabbing you, betraying you, all right? So we're out of that. All right. And to make sure we maintain being out of that cycle, you got to vet people. You got to play the chameleon. You got to shapeshift. Don't really let people know who you truly are off the bat. Let them earn your trust. Let them earn the wisdom that you've acquired, just how you had to earn it going through these experiences. Okay. Don't be out here just giving shit for free. That's what I'm hearing. Like, let people earn it. Okay. Because if you don't, you'll mess up their will of karma. All right. And if you mess up other people's will of karma, then you may take on that destiny, or you may take on that will of karma as well. All right. But with this Wheel of Fortune card, you all are definitely destined and fated to tap into this energy, to tap into your life's purpose, to tap into this new cycle of fortune, of healing, of learning, of teaching. All right. But if this resonated with you all, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment below, let your girl know. All right. Subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. Sending you all love and light. Peace.